Been having too much on my mental. Fuck all that back and forth. I ain't tryna do this no more. I'm gon' even up the score. Sometimes the same shit gets saying you love me, you owe me. Say what you don't gotta show me. Saying you right, I ain't know this. Say that you love, I ain't know this. Feel this love is kinda hopeless. Speaking your mind, duly noted. You feel love, I'm broken. Take some love and don't quote shit.
Don't quote me, but I think it's over. No, this back and forth, I ain't even sober. I thought I was done with these addictive devices, but you were in my life and I can't even deny it. I'm saying my heart, you broke it. Yeah, wanna admit it, so don't even quote it.
Just put it on your desk for now, please.
Welcome to It's Just Music, bro.
What's good? What's happening?
Yeah, no shit, man. I appreciate you coming. So on this
Yes.
on this edition of It's Just Music, it is a live show. You know what I'm saying? Kind of
Mhm.
knew it. Kind of knew at the live show. You're a pro at that shit.
Yeah.
Tell people what you do, man, and don't worry about the views on this shit because I always chop this up, put it on this or TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Hundreds of people's gonna see this.
I can't even tell who the hell's watching right now. I'm just on the StreamYard. Well, I was messing with it earlier, but I'm King Saturn, the audio god. I'm a producer. I'm a live streamer. I'm a professional musician, a lyricist, hardcore rapper, video editor. Right now, I'm doing a lot of video editing for Collab Entertainment 123, Collab Entertainment 123. Here in New Jersey, a lot of New Jersey artists right now. I'm doing a lot of their interview edits. It's been actually a lot of fun and cracks me up because I take 15-minute interviews and turn them into 3-minute interviews.
Yeah,
And
I got this really cool program where I take these and I put them in there and it chops it up into a bunch of little different videos for me. Saves a lot of time. So on this shit, man, we're gonna go through a bunch of my songs, and you're gonna tell me what you think about them, critique them, and shit. So, what do you want to start with, man? You want to start with something new, something old, something in between?
Probably newer stuff, whatever. Probably some stuff that I haven't heard yet. Try to start with something I haven't heard yet. If you think actually, that's hard to do. It's hard to do. There's a lot, but just start wherever. It's good with me, wherever.
I'll let you hear my new single, man. This comes out on the 17th, I do believe. It's not this month, it's next month. It comes out on the 17th of fucking April or May, one of the other.
A month in this year.
Yeah, it's on the 17th of one of them fucking days. This is me and TR Diaz, man. This is called Doing It Right, and this is not out yet. So you're one of the first people to get to hear it. Check it out.
Go ahead, get to it.
If it fucking black.
It's another day, I'm dragging my feet. I have such a pounding headache from another work week. Don't quote me when I say I'm quitting my job with a stinking ass breath. My boss is a slob. I should have listened to Miss Eastman. She warned me of these days. She said I'd flip French fries. I was thinking, no way, sitting in the class with my head down. Somehow I'ma make it out this small town. I play another beat, I turn the radio up, I spark up a blunt. Yeah, today I've had enough. I'm surfing on the internet, I'm in my own world. In my inbox, I see a pretty girl. She said hi, and she asked if she could come by. Just pick up some mellows, we go smoke and get high. So fly, how she looking? I'ma take her on a date. We'll go to White Castle on the clock, it says it's 8 p.m. That's when I got another DM. It's T.A. Diaz, he says he's stuck in Michigan. He asked if I could pick him up, I dropped the chick off. She only likes me for my music, that chick can walk. I scooped the homie up, we go and hit the studio. I got a trunk full of fake, we'll listen in the Coolio. It's time to make a jam, let all the homies listen to the bump it on the speakers while they're sitting in the living room.
Another day in the life. Another day in the life. Another day in the life. Thanking God for another, pray I'm doing it right. Making my way at the murder mitten. Only focus on making sure that these verses hitting. Tell my bro Shag's too dope that another episode of the show is a go. We ain't ready to upload, so
I got some time free. Make sure I hit the clay station before I leave. Yes, I be in demand. No one really sicker than riding with LB Sickning, trying to get these figures thicker, man. Meditate, grateful for another day. Whipping, not walking home. Shout out to Violent J. Hey, happy to pimp, ready to go all week, man. Happy these rappers lame and they flow all week. They either all gimmick and not at all authentic, or talentless with their egos augmented. I've seen it all. You once, your boy did it. Don't flaunt. Your jealousy's not concealed. You're tormented. A sore sentence to say, but the truth's all the same. I've been paving my lane, trying to board the train. What a shame. I'm thinking most is only after the fame, not the claim.
It would probably be smart to unmute us, huh?
Yeah, that would help to comment, to be able to comment on it.
So that's all you're getting of that song, because it's not all the way out yet, so you don't get to hear all of it. But what'd you think?
I think it's a great. I think the production was done well on it. I feel like the vocal production on the vocals were mismatched because he comes very bright out there, like very on, like out on it, and I feel like you're just kind of like on there. But other than that, I mean, I feel like on your tracks, you've been perfecting the format so long. You get what I'm saying? That sometimes it gets repetitive to listen to.
I think that song in particular has a brand new sound of mine. When I first heard that,
No. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about cadence. I'm talking about the way you kind of rap. You're like, and it's like this very '90s kind of, the very '90s style to it. I mean, I give you that, but I feel like I don't know what the word. I'm not critiquing it in a negative way. I'm not trying to be negative or be a jerk about it. What I'm saying is that, like, a good example why a spaceship stands out so much is that this kind of energy you put on the track, this kind of you still use that same format, you still use that same cadence. You know, back in the day, I used to stare at the stars to get the big, it did a bit and then a minute of Mars. You know what I mean? But it was just the way you applied it, the energy in which you added. Just same thing with the Chris Calico song, Harder They Fall. You get what I'm saying? You're still using that same format.
I don't do it in every single song. You're making it sound like I do it in every single fucking song, guy. We've played one track. Are you okay? Are your kids okay? Is everything all right? Do you need me to play something real quick? Hey, check it out. This is an ad. It's pretty cool.
What up, y'all? It's Dame, Director of Communications for Too Lost, and you're watching It's Just Music with Sickko Entertainment.
Than a motherfucker on a spaceship. I wonder what this button does on the spaceship. I crash and land right in the mud on the spaceship. Look at me, I'm on a spaceship. I'm higher than a motherfucker on a spaceship. I wonder what this button does on the spaceship. I crash and land right in the mud on the spaceship. The map said to go left and fly out past the stalls. I think I'm running out of fuel, can't make it that far. I felt a rumble in my guts, I guess that comes from our butts. I collected in a jar, felt the power thrust up, out on my way, cause she had nothing to say. She'll regret all of her actions, think about me one day. I went and formed an alliance with the creatures you call aliens. So now I'm on a mission to free my heart from all her ignorance. Look at me, I'm on a spaceship. I'm higher than a motherfucker on a spaceship. I wonder what this button does on the spaceship. I crash and live right in the mud on the spaceship. Look at me, I'm on a spaceship. I'm higher than a motherfucker on a spaceship. I wonder what this button does on the spaceship. I crash and live right in the mud on the spaceship.
I'm kind of curious where you...
That song does great. Where you going? You keep getting up and shit. You okay? Everything going good? Baby's being bad, man. Baby's being bad. Are you good? Where'd your mic go, bud? You might want to bring your mic back.
So look, I had the most brilliant idea for that video, right? For your animation, right? So I don't even care who hears it at this point, right? So look, it opens up, right? It opens up into it opens up with you sitting on the roof, right? of your house and you're daydreaming at the stars and you see a comet go by, right? And so then it fast forwards to the next day and you're like in high school. It's like LB in high school, and he meets up with this little punk rock chick and falls in love, right? And you kind of show you've fallen in love with this chick. And then you guys are out in the woods, like chilling at the makeout spot, and you get abducted to the spaceship, right? And then when you get to the spaceship, you find out it's like this really big party. But the only catch is that she's with all your homies that are at the party too. Right. And so then you reference kind of that, what the song's actually about, you know what I mean? Kind of about chick. And then, you know what I mean? But kind of make it this otherworldly thing. And then here comes, and then you guys get off at this party planet. And then you meet up with, what's his name? And it would break in like, oh, you guys would meet. And then you'd be like, what? You're from Earth? Why would you even come here? And then he cuts into like, oh, I'm kind of curious why you'd even come to our planet. Right. You get what I'm saying? And then it would.
Why don't you animate it, bro?
Animate I'm not an animator, and I do not.
Bro, use AI. Use AI.
I do not have the.
Go to Firefox, not whatever. I'll send you some fucking AI shit, and you could make that. Bro, it'd cost you probably $20 to make it, and at the end you could fucking put your little thing made by fucking Saturn, fucking hit me up, You know what I'm saying? Dude, I got love for you, fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, but tell me that's not the hottest fucking little
animate it, bro. It's in your head. Get it out there.
But my whole thinking was because the way you do that little animation, that little kind of like South Park-ish style like animation, that you would just kind of hearken to the kind of South Park idea, you know what I mean? Kind of make it South Park feeling, you know what I mean? Where, you know, there's some kind of craziness that goes on in the background that makes you find out that she's banging everybody at the party. You know what I'm saying? Or yeah, and then that's where you're like, yo, fuck this, and then you come to the fucking to the planet and you're all like pissed off, you know what I mean? And then you look at me, I'm on a spaceship, and then your hook comes in, you're all pissed off. I'm hotter than a motherfucker on the spaceship. You know what I mean?
Right, dude, it'd be dope, bro. Hey, I got a question for you. Have you ever like done any? You've probably heard me talk about my uncle. Have you done any studying on my Uncle Dennis?
I'm not gonna lie and say yes.
Okay. Have you ever watched this episode?
I'm about done with this.
I know. We're this is the last set of questions. Calm down, man. Goddamn, old school.
Shit. Hey, I'm bored.
Hey, man, very much. We're gonna play their cover of Midnight Special, man. He was the bass player. My uncle was the lead singer. Let's go.
Let the Midnight Special.
In this book, Echoes for the Machine, the Rock TV Sessions, written by Mike Shepard. You can buy this on Amazon. If you go to page 365, there's an interview with me. Let's go down a little bit. It says, you've been working in the music industry and entertainment for over 15 years. What led you to that journey? Who were your earliest influences when it came to your love for music? And I replied with, my Uncle Dennis had a band, and they would rock out in the basement. I had a bedroom in his basement. So, of course, he told me, I was only around 10 to 13 years old, never to mess with any of the gear. But every chance I got, I would rock out with that without them knowing. I think they knew, but they never said anything. I think they were aware that I had a passion for it, and I can't really tell you what made me want to rap. I guess but Bone Thugs and Harmony. So was that true? Did you guys know that I was messing with your equipment? Did you know I was playing your bass?
Pretty much.
Let the Midnight Special.
Yeah.
Good job.
That's classic. That's classic to me, dude. I grew up listening to that, dude. I hear that. What? You guys practice what, every Friday? Or was it Saturday?
I think we did like Tuesdays and Fridays or something.
Yeah.
I'm confused. I'm kind of confused as to
that was the bass player.
The question was
have you ever watched that episode? Have you
I'm
ever, do you know anything about Mongol?
I'm pretty positive that I watched that episodes. Both channels you dropped it on.
Hell yeah. Have you seen the new music video I made for Cool Cool Cat?
No.
Check this out.
Oh,
What happened?
She's a cuckoo cat and she's coming down your street. She's a cuckoo cat, she's the one that you want to meet. She's a cuckoo cat and she's coming after you. She's a cuckoo cat and she knows just what to do. She's a cuckoo cat, woo, baby, cuckoo cat. She's a cuckoo cat and she's coming after you. She's a cuckoo cat and she knows just what to do. She's a cuckoo cat when she gets her hooks into you. She's a cuckoo cat and she knows just what to do. She's a cuckoo cat, woo, baby, cuckoo cat. She's a cuckoo cat and she's coming after you. She's a cuckoo cat and she knows just what to do. She's a cuckoo cat and she's coming down your street. She's a cuckoo cat to the one that she wants to be. She's a cuckoo cat, woo, baby, cuckoo cat. Oh, baby, cuckoo cat.
So I just wanted to give you a little bit of my history. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in that man's basement for a lot of years of my life. I got to watch him practice every single weekend and shit. A lot of people ask me why I don't do rock and roll. I've done a few rock and roll songs, but I can't sing like that, dude. When I grew up listening to something like that, and then I tried and I attempt it and I can't do it as good, it's just like, man, I'm going to hip hop, bro. You know, for real, that's what happened.
Huh?
That's what happened.
Oh,
You weren't listening to a word I said, were you?
I listen. I have noise canceling headphones on. I can only listen to what you say.
Oh, so on your forehead, can you fit 4 fingers or 5?
I don't know. My
You tried?
fingers? I don't know. 3?
3? You got a 3-finger forehead. I got a 4-finger forehead. That means you got a bigger brain than me, bro.
Mhm.
Woo! You want something new or old, man?
Is that what that means? Where did you get this phrenology from?
Harry Potter.
Harry. That used to be the science back in the day. I don't know. The song is fire. There's something about those AI videos that trigger my goddamn autistic brain to just feel like it puts me in this very like fucked up. And it just today it reminded me. You know what it is? It's like the worst shroom trip I've ever had.
I love it. I love that.
I ate one time. I ate like a quarter pound of shrooms without realizing it because I was like handing them out. Right, I had a half pound, and I was like, I tried to sell some of them, but everybody was pretty much broke, and I was just like, well, fuck it. I was like, yo, there was about 65, 70 street kids just sitting around being bored, just sitting around with spare change and had nothing fun to do, and so I was like, it's
Let's
time.
get everybody high.
It's time for us to go on a trip. So I fucking go downtown because I was staying on the UCSC campus with my girlfriend at the time. And I go downtown, I go grab up all them fucking homeless kids. I'm like, come on, yeah, I'm handing them out. So we're taking a bus up, and I must have handed. I mean, I just reached it a handful, and I'm giving a handful away. I'm chewing a handful. I'm giving a handful away. I'm chewing a handful, and like I got big hands, so a handful of shrooms, and I'm just walking around this backpack, and finally I'm like. I was like, I just don't understand it, dude. I was like, dude, I feel like I'm way too high on shrooms. And they were like,
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to fucking do that.
that was actually a pretty cool trick.
Fuck off.
I was like, so by the time it was done, I'm like this. I'm like, I don't understand why I feel so fucking high. And so at the end of the night, we had determined that I had probably eaten about a quarter pound of magic mushrooms on the way of giving away a quarter pound of mushrooms. And more than likely, I was psilocybin poisoned, and I should probably have been dead, but instead I was. And that's literally how I felt. Like everywhere I went, I was sitting fucking on the edge of my seat. Like the earth was holding me back for some reason, and I had to stand up. But I wasn't trying to stand up. But that's exactly how I felt the fucking rest of the night, dude. It's the funniest shit.
Like I love mushrooms.
That's what the AI video reminds me of, is that trip.
I love those fucking things, but I always have like a 15, 20-minute section, wave, whatever you want to call it, of like seeing demonic ass shit. Just like scary ass, demonic ass shit. Lasts like 15, 20 minutes, and then the rest of the trip is fine.
So I've learned that psilocybin, right, or any hallucinogen, right, taps into our subconscious. And so as we get older, the more conscious we are, self-aware we are. And so our awareness of things like death and that there's evil people out there, that the possibility that somebody could come do something evil to somebody you love or one of your children is a very real possibility, especially the ways we've grown up and what we've seen over the years. So when we get into the shroomies or acid or DMT or any of these, ketamine, and we're not ready, we're not mentally preparing ourselves to go into this world where everything's very soothing and we just kind of eat it like we do everything else, smoke weed, and then try to go to normal life and normal lights and normal everything. And all you're going to be reminded of is the normalcy of everything. And that's going to override whatever hallucinogen is going on. So it's going to, it's going to react with your brain, where it's going to tell your brain, oh, by the way, you're in panic mode now. By the way, you're poisoned.
Right.
And so that's why you end up
So-
with this 20-minute bad trip almost, like, and that's what deters the older people from doing it, because it releases that chemical in the brain that says, hey, panic, don't do that shit. But when we're younger, it's a fantasy escape. You know what I'm saying? Like playing a video game.
Yeah, like every time I do it, like it's a longer time before I do it again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's acid for me. That's acid for me. And every time I do it, I come when it finally comes around, I do end up buying it. I always do, and I always come to some epiphany about myself, like some world changing. I mean, the reason that I got clean was one day I'm all strung out on heroin. I ate some acid with fuck yeah, let's eat some acid, dude. And I sat there and fucking just staring at everybody all strung out and looking around, and the math is going in my brain. I'm like, the math ain't math in here, dude. Like, this is a dead end. This is a dead end. Like a real dead
One
end.
of the reasons I got sober was K2. I had a crazy experience, bro. I saw Jesus. You call me crazy? I saw Jesus. I had the craziest trip in my life. We could talk about that shit for hours.
I feel like the same experience people who see Jesus is the same experience that natives had when they would go on their trips and see the great spirit in the sky, or the Asians when they would do those like sweat boxes and then fucking smoke a bunch of opium. You know what I mean? And come and meet Buddha. You know what I'm saying? Come to this higher. I feel like the brain.
Well, K2. They said that K2 was a bunch of different chemicals in it mixed into one, and then put on these.
Well, yeah. Well, it's the 3 different nightshades, right? And so like belladonna, lavender, and something else. When you smoke them, when you smell them, menthol, right? Eucalyptus. These are all poisons. So if you were to dry them out and then jailhouse them, which is basically what K2 was that on the West Coast, motherfuckers was using banana peels or basically whatever they could get their fucking herbs they can get their hands on, drying them out. And some smart motherfucker was like, well, if you mix this, and this, you'll get a high just like weed. You'll get a high just like meth. And instead, like my buddy who chewed a hole in his arm because he swore that there was some kind of flesh-eating creature in there that he had to pull out with his teeth. Now, you didn't think it was crazy that you wanted to pull this? You didn't want to go to the doctor. You didn't want to go see some specialist. You wanted to pull it out with it. That wasn't your first thought that maybe I'm not thinking right.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe just
I've
maybe.
I've done a lot of research on this. I've done a lot of research on it, dude. And what I come to find, and you could call me crazy, go do your own research if you don't believe it. People that freaked out on K2, the people that really freaked out usually had no religion in their life at all. And the people that had like a really bad trip, like there's a difference between people that like my trip, I saw Jesus and it was like a mind-altering fucking experience, and it made me wake up to a lot of things. And then other people just freaked out and chewed their fucking arm off. And the difference is the people that had a good trip, mind-altering trip, they had some kind of religion in their life, and the other people didn't. And
you know, when
it's weird as fuck to me, bro.
So somebody, okay, so you'll find that most people who are anti-religious tend to have come from very strict religious backgrounds. That's a very, very high commonality, first of all. So
hi, Steve.
Who is Steve Strange?
Yeah, he's in the chat.
What's up, Strange? But what I'm gonna say is like this: so somebody tricked me into smoking K2. I would never touch after seeing, and I smelled it one time. I was like, what the fuck? In my brain, like, I'm autistic, so my brain said don't do that. I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And so years later, it became very popular in New Jersey because there was a drought on weed, right? And either you were paying exorbitant amounts of money for some shit we called piff. Anybody from New Jersey remembers piff? It was fucking garbage. It was code word for pretendo. It smells good, tastes good, but don't get you high. And usually stuck up your blunt. That's what usually happened and make it so if you couldn't smoke it through a bowl or anything, it would just gum up everything. You know what I'm saying? So they passed me this joint, and immediately I hit it, and I'm like, right? I'm like, what the fuck? That's the weirdest taste. So I hit it. I'm like, what the fuck kind of weed is this, dude? And instantly I don't know what happened, but my blood instantly fucking boiled. And I said, I could feel my fucking eyes dilating and look at him like a fucking predator. You know what I'm saying? Like I was aware of every piece of my skin and my bone and my body. And I'm like, bro, you have T-minus 2 seconds to get out of here because I don't usually get violent, but you're about to die. I said, dude, did you give me K2? And he was like, yeah, bro, it's it's just like weed. And I was like, if you don't get the fuck, he was like, do you know who my cousin is? And my cousin Jose.
I'll kill you and your cousin.
Yeah. Like I'm fucking like instantaneously raged that fuck out. Like, dude, nah, hell nah. But that was my only real experience. And I was like, that shit's garbage, dude.
I got a question for you. Did you ever experiment with ecstasy back when?
Fuck the real ecstasy. Fuck yeah. I love everyone. I love everything.
So I got this song I just came out with. Listen, I got this. This is a music review. This is a music review. Shut the fuck up for a minute. Thank you.
You always talk really soft like this when you're on ecstasy. Like, I really love you, bro. I fucking love you, bro.
I fucking rub my back. Just rub my back, bro.
Just rub my dude. It's not gay. Back, just rub my head. Rub
my back, bro. We don't got to tell nobody, bro.
Yeah.
Listen,
look. You just put lotion on your hands, and I'll put lotion on my hands. We don't have to tell nobody.
We won't tell nobody, bro. Listen, so back in the day, I was on this shit heavy, bro. I would go buy a jar. I don't know if you know what a jar is. You go buy a jar. It's like 350 pills, some shit.
Yeah.
And
we used to have little plastic canisters, 150 in a canister.
We'd get them in things like
that.
Yeah. So I'd go through a jar every week, bro, for like 6-7 fucking months, bro. And I was killing myself, you know what I'm saying? And I was killing my friends too, really. A couple of my homies OD'd and shit. Fucking long time ago.
That's the stuff that I really hold myself accountable for. It's not really beating the shit out of myself with drugs. Like that's my own prerogative to get fucking litty and make my mistakes, but to have led so many young people who thought I was cool.
Right. And now they're fucked up and you're the first person to fucking hand them that drug.
Oh yeah, they're in prison too. You know what I mean? They're in prison.
Check it out.
Like, yeah, thanks, King Saturn. Like, no, I'm an idiot.
Right. So check it out, man. I was doing a lot of shows at this place called Sandusky Underground. It's obviously in Sandusky, Ohio. And
Sandusky.
This group called Left or Right was doing a lot of shows and shit. This guy named Atomic was like running the crew. Big ass crew, bro. Fucking all of Toledo, Ohio knew who these people were. So long story short, fucking Tom did this song called Serotonin, right? And it's about ecstasy. This song, this fucking song, bro, fucking changed my life, dude. I listened to the lyrics of it, and it made me wake up to what I was doing. I never liked the hook he used because he used Michael Jackson's hook and shit. And I mean, it fits the fucking song. I'm just not I'm picky when it comes to Michael Jackson songs. You know what I'm saying? So I completely redid this track, and he let me. I put it out, made an AI music video for it. I want you to check it out. Tell me what you think. Tell me if I did it justice.
What happened to animation videos you were doing? I mean,
those cost a lot more money than these do. A lot more.
If you're doing them.
We can talk about that in a minute, damn it.
What the fuck do they know? So now I'm just another drug addict, cause they say so. They just don't get it. They don't get that she's better for me, cause I'm thinking better when I'm on it. They call her a habit, I call her the magic that helped me master the craft of my rapping. Now that has happened, I can't look back, it's just that I feel so good when she's with me. It's like when she leaves the next day, I feel like a part of my life is empty. Cause I think if she ain't on my mind all the time, is life worth living? We started out hanging out once a week. I would call for her and she would come to me. I got my friends to see what I could see about her. We started keeping her around us, and even though she turned me on to powder, she taught me to see the good in everything. So why would I doubt her? but she drugged me down. She left me with this drugged out smile, but I stuck with her cause she got me to love my style. And every part of the crowd hated on her even being around. And I can see it all now. They was jealous, I was feeling this way and they wasn't. Must be just because they were stuck up, so fuck them. Cause they don't feel the way I do. They don't feel the way I do when I'm with you, Sarah. Miss Tonin, help just to quit smoking, to let open all those issues that I kept closed in. If I owned it, I'd pawn it just to be with her. We used to kick it all night, and she'd be gone in the morning. But then she'd leave me alone, I'd be in the zone. I'd smoke a joint and hear her voice calling. They say this all changing me. Eventually she only came to me when I had ecstasy, but it was all the same to me. Mainly because she became a game to me. She lay with me and plead with me and say, LB, you're doing too much, you're draining me. But in the middle of the night when I ain't asleep, cause I feel like I haven't eaten weeks, you put my brain at ease. Without you, it ain't the same for me. Without you, I'm hating me.
I wanna feel something.
Tired of feeling alone.
I wanna dream again.
Just wanna get some sleep. Get some sleep.
Always lying about my numbers.
Somebody slap me. Am I alright? Am I alright?
But what is all this for?
I don't really know anymore.
I wanna feel something.
Tired of feeling alone.
I wanna dream again.
Just wanna get some sleep. Get some sleep.
I need to feel alive.
Somebody slap me. Am I alright? Am I alright?
But what is all this for?
I don't really know anymore.
What the fuck do I know? I feel like I've become a drug addict, but how would I know? See, I just threw my job away. I'm losing weight, I'm feeling weak, I barely sleep, and half the time, yo, I don't know the time of day. I'm trying to find where to begin. First off, Sarah, where have you been? The people who knew you, they told me you would leave me. I guess I knew it too, I just didn't wanna believe it, cause I missed you. Just having your company, it felt so comforting. The money thing wasn't an issue. Yeah, I fucking miss you so much I sit and I cry. Cause losing you was something I never visualized. And now you're not around with all these new pills that I try. That's why I hate the world around me and I wish I would die. It's all because of you having to tell me goodbye. You're saying I'll be fine if I got friends on my side. Well, I don't need no help from no one long as we together. But I won't feel the pleasure if you're leaving me forever. So this might sound crazy, but I got something I need to tell ya. I filled up on some pills, I'm gonna help us kill each other. Cause all I want is one last night to be together. But you're just too stubborn to see how much I need you, Sarah. Now I can hardly keep my head up. I hope that you forgive me cause I never wanted you to see me fed up. But guess what? It's only 20 minutes later, I'm already feeling better.
Wanna feel something.
Tired of feeling alone.
I wanna dream again.
Just wanna get some sleep. Get some sleep.
I need to feel alive.
Somebody slap me. Am I alright? Am I alright?
But what is all this for?
I don't really know anymore.
I wanna feel something.
Tired of feeling alone. Get some sleep.
I need to feel alive.
Somebody slap me. Am I alright? Am I alright?
But what is all this for?
I don't really know anymore.
What do you think? You like that shit? Yeah, I can hear you. What do you think? You like that shit?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I liked it. Not really, I'm really a gas type person, so like unless it's unless it really connects to me emotionally, like call your bluff, right? You know what I mean? Like I could really, I don't know why I could really connect to that song emotionally. You know what I'm saying? Or the like Harder They Fall. You know what I mean? Or your new one with the new one with Blaze.
What one?
The one that you just put out, the one that I just added. Don't make me go look.
Running their mouth?
No, that's the daughter. old one. That one's old. You have a brand new one. Mm-hmm. All right, I'll go get it. Hold on. I'll send it to you.
I don't remember. Or maybe this one?
Hold on.
Is it this one? Is it Flawed? Or My Life? No, you don't like My Life. That's right. You don't like the hook. My life! My life!
Yeah, it's garbage. Yeah.
Whatever, bitch. I like it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you a name.
What is
I'm
it?
breaking my own damn rule.
Out of Touch.
Oh yeah, that one's actually #1 on MusicIQ right now. Like play wise, it's #1 on the whole fucking platform, and that shit blows my mind.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Yeah, it's dope as fuck. Do you like chop and screw music, bro?
Not at all. I'm so glad that I am so happy that era is over.
It's not over though.
Oh, please.
This is one of the.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. If you don't like chop and screw, I ain't gonna do that to you. New or old? New or old?
Can I just request songs?
I mean, I got a lot. I don't have all my music in here, and you would make me have to go look and do a bunch of work. But
I'll
maybe
send you the link. I have the link.
I don't want to do all that.
Hold on, watch this. Right here in our own chat.
Watch this. This is cool.
Oh, what the hell?
Fucking work.
Sick and tired of everyone telling me I am wrong. I'm sick and tired of all this pain inside. Don't wanna live, but I don't wanna die. Things were so much easier when I was emotionless. Still hopelessness and emptiness and isolated. Sick of this, trying to find my way back home again so I can be alone again. Inside my mind it's hard to find everything I've left behind. But I'm moving on, I'm moving up, I'm moving now. Sick and tired of living life within the shadow of a cloud. Don't you fucking touch me. Fuck all your apologies, there's no more left inside of me. I'm sick and tired of always being wrong. It's time to carry on with my life. Doesn't matter who's wrong or right. It's all inside your mind, you're fucking crazy. Tell me what you want from me. It's all just a fallacy. I never was, I'll never be the man you wanted me to be. I'm just too goddamn lazy to pick myself up off the floor. Get the fuck away from me. Ooh, don't you fucking touch me. Get the fuck away from me. Don't you fucking touch me. Get the fuck away from me. Oh, don't you fucking touch me. Get the fuck away from me. Don't you fucking touch me.
I said yes, Nick, in the comments. This is not a music review show. This is a listening session. If you would like to be on the show, I would love to have you. Come on here and tell me what songs you think suck.
Who is it?
Did you think that sucked, Saturn?
Who was it?
It was Nick. She said, are we listening to our own stuff? or some shit. Are we playing our own music? I said yes.
Well, his music.
Yeah.
Not really my music.
Yeah. Well, I'll do a listening session with you sometime. That'd be cool.
Well, yeah.
What'd you think of that, though? I just showed you 2 covers in a row.
I didn't really dig the rock track. I like the lyrics. I like the lyrics to the rock track, the one that we just listened to. I like the lyrics to it, and I like the concept of the track. Like,
Yeah.
overall, the concept and the idea to it, but something about it, maybe the southern rocky feel to it.
There's some. I don't know.
I feel like
I like it. I like it. It's not my best ever, but I was trying something new. You know what I mean? If you listen to the original song of that, it doesn't sound anything like what I did. They're a lot softer. I put a lot of into it, and they didn't.
No, I mean, I did. I dug the energy of it for sure, and I dig the whole concept of the mixing of the rock and the metal. You know what I mean? And kind of getting that kind of, and even the southern rock. You know what I mean? I just think it was the tone. You know what? It has that Buck Cherry feel to it, and I hate Buck Cherry.
I feel you.
That
All right,
Puddle of Mud, Buck Cherry, like that whole era of rock was like, oh, there. Now I see when people say rock is dying.
I'm pretty sure that's the era that they made that song, the original one in. You know what I mean? I tried to keep the feel of it, but make it more angry.
Like that, that one track. I can't stand that. I hate it. It's like the white trash. It's like the trash female theme song. What is it? Yeah, but I fuck so good up on top of me, and I'm not, and then me all night. You know that? Oh god damn it! As soon as a chick throws that on there, I'm like, oh, here it goes. Here comes the fucking white supremacist queen.
Something. Now man, right on.
We know somebody's
Me and my sister in the closet.
We're gonna have to. She's gonna get drunk tonight and make everybody light skinned and feel uncomfortable. Immediately.
That was borderline, bro.
No, I'm saying that's what she's gonna do. I know. I spent like half my life in a bar.
Still ain't.
How's that?
There you go.
It muted me automatically when I put the goddamn when my Bluetooth headphones died.
I love to watch when senior citizens figure out technology. It's fucking awesome.
Except your camera doesn't do this.
Oh, just because you have an Apple. Oh, rich boy.
Oh, I wish. I fucking got an open box the day that I got so lucky because I was supposed to pay like $2,000. It was like all the money we had for a computer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And really more than I was supposed to be spending for a computer. And I was taking out of our car fund to get the MacBook, and it just so happened that day at the fucking, they had just dropped off an open box. Like literally brought it home, found out it was a 13-inch. And found out it had 2 USBs and no headphone jack or some shit like that. It was like, take it back.
Yeah.
And I got it that day for $900.
Check this out, man. This is called Mind of a Serial Killer with Infection.
Yo,
people on the outside.
Wait.
What?
See, that last track you just played with Rife was right up my alley. The mix was shit. It was garbage, but man, that shit was fire. That was a fire track. Aren't you and Rife not getting along, right? Aren't you trying to bang his baby's mom or something like that? Out of
Hell no.
Out of spite, out of sheer spite. Wasn't that something?
I thought about it. I thought about it, and I offered her, and we talked about it. And but
I laid it on the table. I put it out there. She didn't reel it in. She just kind of left it out there, so I left it alone.
Yeah, straight up. You know.
I don't even know who this is. I'm starting a whole new beef for no reason. But it wasn't what you guys are beefing though in real life, though, right? You guys don't get along, right?
I've ever been through, and how it couldn't knock me down. You know, I've only got stronger from it. wife, bro.
Since
I'm
when?
I've changed, bro.
You cheated on her with my old lady, bitch. I can't believe
Nigga, like
she's
I
still
said, I
with you.
changed, bro. Past is the past, bro. I changed, man. It was LB. LB was the one that inspired me because I remember when I came to him with one of his songs and I spit it word for word, and ever since then I wanted to be a rapper. If I could change one thing, man.
Swagger so official, I'm cleaning than the whistle. The condition, the speed is critical. Sorry, I didn't mean to get physical. Ooh. Didn't mean to get physical.
Didn't mean to start that one yet.
Yo, yo.
So that kind of answers your question, right?
Listen, I have a theory about beef tracks, okay? All right, hear me out. One man should never make a beef track about another man. It isn't entirely.
I agree, unless
and that was way emotional too. I mean, you would like growl it into the mic and everything, and then
unless
to
it's really
use all
personal.
this pain is making me hard. Now I understand the context you were saying in, but when you're talking about a beef track with a man, I'm starting to think maybe you guys had a deeper affection than.
Give me a kiss.
You know what I'm saying?
No, he tried.
The implicate. Oh,
look. Hell no. No, man, think about
the homoerotic connotation is just too large in that statement.
Listen, man. No, I get it. I get it. And if you listen to like some of my old songs, like I got this old ass track with like Joe Block and shit, where I talk shit.
I do like both the tracks. I do like the track with Riff.
Look,
and,
if you look
and the track that you did that cut with Riff, and
like
and the track that like I see the like they were kind of done on the same tonal kind of concept of that kind of growly rap track, and then you did this diss track in that same kind of growly rap track style to diss him using almost the same style beat, same style track. I mean, kind of.
If I was
pretty much everything the same except it was just a different. You know what I mean?
If I was to reply to every single person that ever wanted me to reply to them in a song, I would have like 3 fucking albums worth of diss tracks. I've really only. I mean, I've done a lot of like.
Dude, if Steve would have worked it, yo, can I tell you? Look. I had this ingenious plan, but Steve would not play along with it, right? So you remember when I got mad at you about the intro thing, right? Yeah. And we weren't talking for a minute. So then he had said something like you had King Saturn has been kicking my back in or something like that. Just talking to him about something, just making sure I wasn't, being a dickhead, and I don't really do that, so it wasn't going to happen anyways. You get what I'm saying? There was no real beef between us. It was just an argument. You get what I mean? So there would be nothing to put out there. You know what I mean? It was just
honestly, I didn't even think about.
So I started to think like, yo, you know what we should do? I was like, you should start gassing it up. Like I'm about to make this badass diss track about LB Sickning and gas it up so bad till he finally makes a diss track about me, and then be like, oh, there was never a diss track. I just wanted a diss track made about me by LB Sickning.
He tried.
But Steve wouldn't go down with it. He was like, he was afraid.
No, he tried. He tried. What? I was in the slide one time. You weren't there. He's like, man, I don't know what you did to Saturn, man, but you pissed him off. Yeah. He's writing some fire about you, bro. He said something like, you might cry.
Yo. Yeah, I had this fire track. I lost inspiration. I was going through something else at the time, so I lost inspiration halfway through, but it was all written to a spaceship. And it was like complete. I was going to open it up with the fact that all of it, the complete track, it was made up. Like somehow you were stealing all your raps, and like because it just fit into a spaceship. You know what I mean? Back in the day, LB used to steal all his bars and but I wanted to preface it like, dude, I don't want to do them like that, because then when finally I come around, Steve was like, yo, but what if it took off and then people really did think just because it was a joke between y'all, it got took too far, and now you've ruined somebody else's credibility over a practical joke. You know what I mean? You know how easy it is to ruin somebody's credibility over just the simplest.
Oh, I'll ruin that on my own. I don't.
Yeah, you go saying but I'm socially conscious about the way that I interact with the world and what impression I leave behind.
No, but for real, I get what you're saying about writing a diss track, because like you're pretty much writing a poem about a motherfucker.
You're showing you hate him so much that you wrote a song about him.
But the only time I do it is when it really is personal. Like the motherfucker really did piss me off. It's really hard to piss me off, but when you piss me off, I want to fucking hurt you. It's like in the beginning of this diss track right here. I'm not even gonna play this whole thing because it fucking sucks. But in the beginning of this, you'll hear something.
Yo,
check it.
I'm gonna start it off like this. I don't do diss tracks. It's back and forth bullshit. You got beef, it's right here is the way I feel. But this was personal. Check it out. Don't ever diss me on a track because you'll never get a
right. Like, don't ever diss me on a track because you'll never get a reply.
Did you see it in the first private chat? Like, what are you, 12 there? Oh shit, 13. My bad. You just got your pubic hair. Look at how much of a baby you look like, dude. Yeah. I was like, is that your track or your son's track?
I think I was like, I just got out of prison, so that's like 2013. So
in your 20s.
Years ago. Yeah,
that's funny. When I was in my 20s, I still looked 16 too. That's crazy. Somebody sent me a picture of me and back in the day throwing up all these gang signs. And I was like, oh fuck yeah, I remember when I was all whoop whoop.
You want to see me? You want to see me on? You want to see me on stage 24 years ago?
Well, I don't understand why I can't do it too. All I want to do is write a song or two. I ain't trying to be black, I ain't trying to be white. I'm just trying to create a song that sounds alright. So why don't you listen and let me get a BBC? These songs money, but I pass them out for free. People don't understand why I do what I do. Well, it's a shitty song, I just might tell you. I got this calling that flows through my veins, and I feel if I don't do it, I would go insane. So I spit that wicked shit, I spit that ball. I rap to your mouth or I rap to your home. You act like you know fucking superstar punk. You think you can stop me, but I say no.
Yo, I got two things to say. First of all, okay, I'm not trying to be black. I'm not trying to be white. I'm just looking for a fat dick I can bite. That shit would have been a tight rhyme. First off, that shit was bars. That was bars. Just saying.
For you, that'd be
bars.
That'd be a great line for you.
If I had a mic drop, I'd drop it right now.
No, I wrote that song.
Tell me that wasn't standard issue for light-skinned rappers of the time. Rewind the video, put it in the corner over here like you did with us on the side so I could break it down with the baggy jeans, the Pittsburgh Steelers jersey when you're in Ohio.
But I wanna make you clean cause you hate on me. Well, I don't understand why I can't do it too. All I wanna do is write a song or two. I ain't trying to be black, I ain't trying to be white.
That's some Juggalo shit? That was some Juggalo wear, right?
Kinda.
But it was like standard issue. If you were like a DJ, a rapper.
That was my lucky jersey. It was my lucky jersey. I wore that for my first 30 shows.
Show up with your hat all down like this to the side. You know what I mean?
Dude, that 4 years ago, bro. Yeah. Yeah. I think that was my third show, something like that.
What crashed me up is what we thought was we were the flyest shit going.
Fuck yeah.
That's it, dude. And what's crazy is that like for me, like what pisses me off is like just thinking about like how many opportunities I wasted. Like seeing you guys, like seeing what the opportunities. So people gave me those opportunities, but I thought I was going to be Mr. Drug Dealer Extraordinaire. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was going to be Boss Hog and somehow beat the system.
You tried.
Yeah, and failed. I fought the law and the law won.
Miserably. So we've been talking a lot about Rife, man. You know, to be honest
Riff.
with you,
I call him
have
Riff.
you ever watched my documentary about what happened between him and I?
Yes, that's why I was actually the leading question of the beef, because I thought that's where you wanted me to go. Honestly, that's why you
No,
were
like
putting
me,
the song up and you want to talk about this.
honestly, you and Steve kind of remind me of me and Rife.
Well,
at least from what I've seen on the
Steve,
internet. I don't know that much about you guys. It's not like I hang out with you guys.
Look,
From
can I
what I've
explain
seen
you
on the
something real
internet.
quick?
Yeah.
90% of the beef that everybody knows on the internet was purely manufactured. We had been over our argument. Probably we have been that is my little brother. We have been like brothers since 2000. When did I come here? I came in 06, and I met him. He picked me up from there. He was there to pick me up, not from the airport, but my brother picked me up from the airport. I forget what it was, but he came and got me from wherever the fuck I was at. And my brother was like, I'm at work. I'm going to send a roommate that I had never met out to get me. And I was fresh from California back here to New Jersey. And ever since then, I mean, I kind of just, I did music and I did hip hop, and he was like a little emo kid. And I was pretty much used to the little punker emo kids because of California. So, you know what I mean?
I hate how when you put a file in this fucking program, it just automatically starts. That's the most annoying shit in the world.
Well, I like some of the setup of it. I was playing with the StreamYard when you sent me the link. I went and go fuck with it a little bit, which it sucks that I can't log in. I was logged in through my thing. Like I have Twitch and everything, and it's not letting me log in. Like, what the fuck? So then I was like, all right, whatever. All right, I don't have a login for StreamYard. You're right.
I'm 30. That video was about 24 years old, between 22 and 25 years old, somewhere around there. I'm 37.
You guys are doing better than me. When 25 years ago, that's not what I was doing, dude.
I was doing a lot of drugs. I was selling a lot. You know, I was doing a lot of bad shit in that club.
My criminal activity. That's all that literally.
I was in that club
really
almost every day.
Dude, I was like, no, I didn't do no club. I was a block. I was out on the streets. I loved to be in the streets. I loved being around the noise and the people, and at the time, you know what I mean. And
I've been on this music grind since I was like 16 years old.
Well, I got told at a young age that I wasn't allowed to do music. So when you get told, you're very impressionable at a young age, and especially being autistic and nobody really knew, you know what I mean, that you could say things to me and that they could stick forever. You know what I mean? And I would just make them a part of my personality from that point forward. You know what I mean? So
I have a question for you.
I didn't truly start doing music till I got out of it. I made the decision that I was going to get clean. And
I got a question for you. Everything that you've seen on the internet about me and Rife, what would you think about?
You mean the video that I watched that you sent me?
Everything that you've seen, the movie, everything that you've seen about me and Rife, everything that you know on the internet about me and Rife. What would you think if I went and I did another song with him after all that?
I wouldn't think anything, because technically, yeah, I might have watched the video, but it really doesn't really. I mean, the video gives you a small piece of it, but it's really like you don't realize that because you know so much about it, you feel like that you're telling everybody enough about it, but you really that's why I said me and you should really work together to redo that story, and I could add that juice to it and rewrite it to a way where you would be able to narrate it and
do it.
You know what I'm saying? And people would understand the story, because I understand the story because I've seen it fucking 5 times, but you don't realize you're kind of autistic about sending me stuff. So, and then I'm also fucking autistic about the fact that I make sure I have to watch it to make sure I'm not being a fuck up, and it wasn't the same thing. And I will seriously sit there. And that's why I get frustrated sometimes when people that I care about send me stuff, because you don't realize you're fucking with me, dude. And I get pissed off because now I'm watching the same video looking for a difference. There's no difference. You sent me the same fucking video over and over.
I don't know how much the motherfucker is for a year. Why don't you go fucking look, bro? You're a
I know
smart
that
motherfucker.
monthly it was expensive. That's why I stuck with fucking. They wanted like $30 a month, and then fucking another $50 a month if you wanted you want to be HD and multi-platform. And
The
so
thing
I
is,
just
this
streamlined.
can make you money. I mean, I've watched Dorky make $500 in a night just playing motherfuckers' music. I'm not gonna play motherfuckers' music unless like you're an artist and you want to be on here and review my music, and I'll play a couple of your songs too. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't want to do a music review show. That's not really my style. I might.
Well, I'm changing up the way I do my music review, and I'm thinking so we're gonna start having it where it's a panel of other experienced musicians.
Kind
And
of
that
like
way, when you're getting some experience, that way you're getting some real experience.
kind of like how Eddie Cuts does it.
I don't know. I don't watch any other music. Actually never even heard of a music review until we put one on, and then I started getting hit by it.
I could show you dozens.
They don't even pop up on my timeline. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Sucks, man. Don't fall in the shower, bro. I'm telling you.
I got a stand-up shower, first of all, so it's a little hard to fall in it. And second of all, yo,
Bathtub shower.
What kind of freaky shit were you doing in the shower?
One of these.
You fired them knuckle children off a little hard, dude.
I can make fun of it because it happens to me.
Yeah. This place, 100 Wonder. We got LB Sickning. We got Lil Flip. Let's go. Ooh, yeah. I'm the realest.
Wait a minute. I got a question for you.
How are you gonna do that, dude?
What?
You give me no space to speak. You just literally just cut straight to video. No fucking warning. No nothing. There should be some kind of queuing system.
Wait till you watch. Go back and watch the show. You're gonna love it. You're gonna laugh a few times. I got a question for you. Are you a fan of Trailer Park Boys?
I fucking love them. And the letter Kenny too. That shit's hilarious, dude.
Okay, do you know who Steve Jessup is?
I probably don't know. What, Bubble?
Have you ever played the Trailer Park Boys video game?
No, I didn't even know they had a video game.
Yeah, it's on the phone. Listen, man, I got a video I want you to watch. I wish I could fast forward on this fucking program. I might be able to. I'm gonna try to figure it out. But check it out. If I can't,
screen share and what? You only have one screen, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's your problem. I should come to Ohio and teach you how to set up a stream the right way, and then you'll be happy.
I can do it. Look, okay. Look, this is like a 20-minute long fucking show, and I'm not going to show you all of it unless you want to watch it.
I've seen this before. You know that we watched this before. I think we actually watched this before live.
No, because this happened 2 days ago.
Oh well, we've watched this guy before for sure.
Yeah, he's been showing me love for years, bro. But he's a Trailer Park Boy. Watch this. That's the part that you've never realized. Check this out.
I get. This is what I do now. This is what I know how to do. Wheelchair Rick. This one is a little chunky. I keep the fridge on about 28. This one's got a little ice in it, right on the edge. You know, I want it to be damn near frozen, but not. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Check this out. I got a robin. The family of robins. They come and they eat. That's a male robin. That's a female robin. Or cardinal. I'm sorry, cardinal. Yeah, yep. And then the male comes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a brand new segment we like to do with Wheelchair Rick called Gay Stuff.
Gay Stuff.
Gay Stuff with Wheelchair Rick.
Well, it doesn't matter now because they're all fucking gone.
Wheelchair Rick, you had some gay stuff you want to show us?
I mean, they're all gone now. There's nothing else to do besides play video games and smoke weed.
It's tough. Bird watching's fragile thing.
Shit.
Producer Mike where are we going now?
Well, I was perusing the waiting room. We've got about 1,000 people trying to get in, and I realized that. Yeah. Well, I mean, I saw a name pop up, and the name, I recognized the name as something that I've seen in the past, but I couldn't put my finger on it. But then when I brought him into the group here, oh, I remember this dude very well. This is our good friend William, and William, I believe, has recorded some songs for you, which makes this segue perfect. Let's get you in the studio, Steve, and let's get you hooked up with this dude. This dude's talented.
Yo?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor?
Huh?
Real quick. Take your camera and tilt it down just a little bit. Oh my God! Oh, wait, too much. Up. Oh, wait. Too. God damn it! You were in frame. There you go. Now you're about in frame. There you go. All right, that's a
Is
little
that better? Is that better for you, boo boo?
Yeah, dude. Use the second line rule.
Welcome back. Torching one up with us on Friday. We are live, even though the signal is shitty.
Yeah.
We know. After the show's over, we'll upload a pristine, perfect copy of what we're doing here on a Friday. Oh, man. So what do you think? I was just talking about this shitty Morgan Wallen song, Jack and Diet Coke.
Horrible.
Yeah, don't you think we could write better songs?
Yeah, we need some more whiskey, weed, and women.
Hell yeah, we do.
Okay, so before I hit play, I'm gonna explain something to you. Back in the day when he was first coming out on YouTube and shit, he made this fucking podcast and shit. He was one of the first people to make a podcast, bro, for real. He was making a podcast before podcasts were fucking called podcasts. You know what I'm saying? And he told people they could fucking make music and come on the show. So I made this shitty ass song called Whiskey, Weed, and Women, but he put a little skit in it, you know what I'm saying, and put it on the show. And then, like, I don't know, 12, 13 years later, I came on his show again, you know, well, it was for the first time that I was actually talking to him. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to redo it. If you'll let me redo it, I want to redo it. Will you rap with me and shit? He told me no. I had the song ready, had one little spot ready for him, and he said he didn't want to rap. I said, well, okay, well, are you cool with me just getting a friend on it? Then he said, do what you do, bro. I don't care. It's cool that you're doing it, right? And that's when I put Dorky from that Dorky review show, you know, Chris Nonsense from that Dorky review show. That's why I put him on this song. Check it out.
I have a question though.
Yeah.
What? Why have I never been invited on a song?
You have been. I sent you something one night. You never did anything to it.
Oh, I did something to it, but then you never got back to me. And then I did hate my verse. I wanted a different. We need a darker, more. I need something. I'm hardcore, dude. I gotta do something evil.
I can do that, bro. That's the easiest shit in the world to me. So check this out.
Whiskey, weed, and women. I got shit to do.
I got shit to do.
I got shit to do. Whiskey, weed, and women. I got shit to do. Yeah, I got shit to do. Motherfucking shit to do.
You can pull me over, but I know my rights. You're in that funny looking car with those little blinking lights. We don't want no problems. We scream fuck the police. We serve justice in the streets, and you know what that means. We love whiskey, weed, and women. Windshield wipers, double vision, Jack Daniels, Dixie cups, and that cop don't know what's up. Stupid fuck, a garbage truck. Really, that's what he is driving. I'm really high and I can't lie. This female cop, she's kinda fine.
Whiskey, weed, and women. I got shit to do. I got
got shit to do. Come on, I got shit to do. Whiskey, weed, and women. I got shit to do. Yeah, I got shit to do. Motherfucking shit to do. Got a joint in one hand, a titty in the other. Out back by the bonfire, chilling with your mother. An old southern boy knows how to get his game on. Don't like the way I move, grab your drink and get gone. Just an average night, get in the truck, head to town. Getting low on whiskey now, can't let my date run out no how. Roll another spliff, fire it up, cue up this song. Feeling good, got a wood with Viagra all night long. Whiskey, weed, and women, I got shit to do. I got shit to do. Come on, I got shit to do. Whiskey, weed, and women, I got shit to do. Yeah, I got shit to do.
Yo, check. See, I need whiskey, weed, or women, or some Hennessy. I'll hit a tree. I'm chilling on the floor like, yo, this finna be the ceiling. I puff and pass and wonder what's got into me. I'm feeling like a zombie who's infected, and I'm sniffing penicillin. You either die a hero or you living long enough to have you switch, become the villain. Think I'm finna whip your children up in Fortnite? Yo, I'm tripping cause they clipping through the building, and I'm trying to find the best way I can kill them, but I think I need some
whiskey, weed, and women. I got shit to do.
I fucking love that part.
I got shit to do. I got shit to do. Whiskey, weed, and women. I got shit to do. I got shit to do. Motherfucking shit to do.
I've been drinking all day. Hang on just a second.
What are you doing?
I gotta pee.
Sir, step off the lawnmower. Sir,
Hang on.
step off the lawnmower.
Hang on.
I'm about to spray you.
Hang on.
Step off the lawnmower.
Just give me
Sir,
a second.
You better step off that lawnmower. You about to get sprayed. I'm serious. I'm serious.
I gotta go. I know my rights. 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 Please, is it illegal to cut grass? Is it illegal to cut grass? What the hell? My wife's gonna kick your ass. I know my rights.
You did catch at the end that he said his wife is gonna kick his ass.
Yeah, I made the video. Obviously, I know that. But listen, bro, that was cool as fuck, right? He let me do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And the beautiful thing about this guy is he's just like one reason why I'm showing you this is because of what you said earlier, how you want to make a character and all that shit. And fucking half the shit with you and Steve was all character shit, bro. That's the kind of shit that these guys do. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see something at the end of this video. Most people think that this Steve dude is really how this guy is. Like, that's really a real person. That's a character right there. That's what most people don't understand. And I've known that for a really long time, and I just play along.
I love the authenticity of having a real cobra. Cobra.
If you watched him enough,
dude, no. Look at it. The authenticity of it is not just to have a cobra, but look at it. He has upper and lower sideband radio. That's what that switches are, upper and lower sideband. That means you're doing some technically illegal stuff with your CB. Because you're using half frequencies, and you're not allowed to use half frequencies in citizens band radio. Only.
Are you talking about the shit? Are you talking about the shit behind him?
The radio right over his shoulder, dude. The authenticity.
None of that, all that shit's just sitting on a shelf, dude. That's all.
I know that, but the fact that he would use the character would have a CB radio in the background to add to the fact that you see the Crystal Head vodka. See, that's one of the dead giveaways. That's a liberal drink. That ain't no fucking conservative redneck, beer drinking. That's gay.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
No, he's cool. Right. This character is cool as fuck. You can go get on his. He does a live every Friday, and you can go join. He's cool as fuck, dude. Check out the rest of this video, dude. I want to show you the rest of this video. This is cool as fuck. It gets pretty cool,
for sure. Man, I've had.
And I'm gonna keep your mic on. And I want you to talk to me while we do it.
It's slightly narcissistic to watch yourself interview. You watch yourself interview yourself live.
I'm not.
And then invite your friend.
You faggot. you homosexual gay man. That is straight. I just got canceled.
Fuck. Of all the things we said, and that's the thing that would get us canceled, right?
I don't give a dude. I got fucking a gay kid. I'll say what the fuck I want. So listen, man.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah, oh my God. So so listen, man. I'm not watching me. I'm watching your reaction. The point of this is a music fucking review of my shit. This is a listening. You're watching my shit. And I'm watching you.
What cracks me up is that you would go on as somebody more famous as live and still have that fucked up camera view. Like half of it, your camera was like you were trying to look over the shelf.
Quit talking shit.
What's going on in your world, man?
I'm chilling, man. I've had a lot of fun with that song about you, man. I appreciate you letting me do all that.
Yeah, man, that's cool that you did it. Appreciate you.
If you look, a fan of mine painted a picture of me that looks something like me.
See, no. Hold on. Pause the film. Pause the film. Now we just hit a whole nother level of narcissism because not only are we watching a video of you being interviewed,
bro.
Look.
It got even. No, listen to me. Shut up. Shut up for a second. You talk way too much. No, listen. It got even worse. The thing is it got even worse because his fucking signal was bad, right? So like sometimes he would ask something and I couldn't hear it in my fucking headphones. And then I would be like, yo, dude, I went fucking viral with it made me sound so bad, so narcissistic. But this is just a clip of
So basically, you thought he was asking question, like following along a kind of sequence of questions.
No, he was.
He was going a different direction.
You'll see. There's a part. I think there's two parts of it in this little clip right here, and I'll pause it and I'll tell you where.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Okay, over your shoulder there. That's a painting.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah. That's cool when you get that kind of shit, right?
Right. Yeah, man.
Dude, you were dead air for a second.
Yeah, no, we have some really cool stuff up here hanging on the wall that Tabby sent us. Tabby Cat from the Tent Gang. And this pipe.
A fucking interior designer.
This pipe was a gift from the Two Kings Glass.
Steve,
Here's my question. Hold on. Let me pause this, though. You're going to tell me. Not only were you on the Trailer Park Boys, see, you have an excuse.
You talk way too fucking much.
Listen. Not only was he on the Trailer Park Boys, right? He's bragging about his bread. The last motherfucker that should have connection problems is him. And then on top of that, to have your mic cutting in and out. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? With that kind of money and your cut, go ahead, commence. That's a compliment. That's a compliment.
You're talking shit about his fucking Wi-Fi, and
no. Listen to it. No, listen to it. It's not his Wi-Fi. Listen to it. It's crackling in his fucking microphone. It's a bad connection. Go ahead, play.
Why don't you go on the show and tell him that to his face? I bet you don't.
I bet you are. I am autistic.
I'm so gonna invite you. I've seen trolls go on, and he's so fun.
I'm not there to troll. Listen, I am autistic, and the fact that you have that kind of money and you have that kind of talent, resources around you, and you still sound like shit.
He's also in Tennessee, in the middle of fucking nowhere.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Shut up and listen.
That's cool when you get that kind of shit, right?
Right. Yeah, man. It means a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, we have some really cool stuff up here hanging on the wall that Tabby sent us. Tabby Cat from the Tent Gang. And this pipe. This pipe was a gift from the Two Kings Glass.
Steve, we need a new video of you getting arrested.
I know. How am I going to get in this time?
I
don't know, bud.
He's my hero. His first reaction was,
pretty much legal now, right?
He didn't miss a beat. He said, "I know." Like he had been pre-planning the fact that he needs another arrest video before. He's like, I was pondering that too. And then you bring it up. You know what? Now it's a lock-in.
love how you're talking like this. It's fucking amazing, right? So.
Yeah, but he can get high and drive something, right?
Yeah, there you go. They can test their new equipment out on you. You know, they say they got that new equipment that can see if you're high on weed or not. They can test it out on you.
We think that this may be why YouTube is giving our signal the throttling today, is because we keep getting all fucked up on their airwaves.
Ooh, you know what? He's not the first. He's not the first person to suggest that.
Yeah, I was thinking about reaching out to old John Reap. You know, comedian John Reap.
Yeah, he's a funny dude.
Yeah, he has a video where he plays a drunk cop. And I'm thinking, we need old drunk cop.
Look, you see your face when he first said it. You hear the same thing I hear.
Yeah, you should definitely collaborate with some people. That'd be cool.
Repeat that.
It's been a while since you've done that.
Maybe we can get Cowboy Bill Martin to be the judge.
Producer
I wish.
Mike, what the fuck?
All right, I'm sorry. I was thinking about the cruise.
Take me to jail, motherfucker!
Yeah, man. So what you working on? What's new in your world?
I'm in a
Wait. What's this in the corner? Of the It's Just Music. Rewind. What's this guy hiding behind the book? Jesus, you and this goddamn book, dude.
Bro, if you were in a book, if your homie put you in a shut up.
I'm in three books.
If one of your homies put you in a book and he's trying
three
to make
different
himself,
counties.
and he's trying to make himself somebody in the publishing world, and you're really his friend, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to support him, right? And that's the point of you being on my show right now. There's a few people here that's never heard of you, and you're on my show. And now they might come check out your show. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up and watch the show. You talk too damn much.
What did you have me on
Yeah,
the
man.
show
So
for,
what you
then?
working on? What's new in your world?
I'm in a book.
You said comment, so I commented.
Don't
I
get
thought this
all
was like
offended.
Mystery Science.
Don't get all offended.
I thought this was like Mystery Science Theater.
It is. We're two stoners fucking watching Steve Jessup talk to LB Sickning.
I love how he's got when you pause it right there, he's looking all like seductively into the camera with a shirt that says "Relax, bitch." It's the connotations.
I love that shirt. I want to get one. The whole shirt says "Relax, bitch." It gets worse.
You're in a book?
Echoes for the Machine. The Rock.
Echoes for the Machine. By Mike Shepard, ladies and gentlemen. Written by Mike Shepard. Check out it on. Is it available on Amazon?
Yeah. If you go to page 365, there's an interview in there with me.
Oh shit.
Fuck yeah.
Amazon. Echoes for the Machine. The Rocks TV Sessions is a collection of interviews gathered during the author's journey throughout the music underground.
I'm gonna call that Sexy Sock.
That's the dude that wrote the book right there. That's Mike Shepard.
Is that his prison cell behind him? It looks like it. Tell me it doesn't look like a bunk.
A little bit, especially that like crack up in the corner of like the crack where it goes to the wall and the roof, for sure.
And beyond. The author
Yo,
takes
it's
the
not
reader
even.
behind
Yo,
the
it's not
scenes.
even a crack. It's the toothpaste line where everybody's been sticking their pictures.
I know who the people are in this picture. That's Wicked Wood, I do believe.
Wicked Wood.
Pretty dope. You ever heard of him?
The name alone changes.
You remind me of my homie.
How do you go on? Sometimes like I think about it in my head, and they're like, when somebody announces your name, next up, Wicked
Wood.
And into the minds of artists, poets, writers, and directors who are currently making their mark in their chosen mediums. The Rocks TV Sessions were compiled compiled from the author's time on the road and the interactions he encountered while trying to document the scene for future generations and ultimately the machine. The author tends to see the world from a long view, and although some people might not understand the project, the book is intended to capture the scene in real time.
Pretty boss. I like the fact that you're in the book, but dude, rewind it real quick. Rewind it. Tell me this didn't look like they were trying to make it look like they're philanthropists, right? But really all they did was take their community service pictures.
Pretty
Now,
cool.
what is the book about?
Well, the guy he like goes to concerts and interviews all kinds of people. There's an interview with St. Tom Tossi,
I'm just making
a whole bunch of people. He tells you about his experiences and shit. It's pretty interesting if you're into the music world. You know what I mean? I want you to see the part where he talks about
Check that out by
being in the
Mike Shepard,
game.
everybody, on Amazon.
Yeah, shout out to Mike.
That's
I
a
also
cool
want you to
thing.
see the end.
I don't know. I mean, I'm in a video game, but I'm
Hell
not.
yeah.
I don't think I'm in a book.
Shout out to the Trailer Park Boys. Shout out to the Trailer Park
Yeah.
Boys. I
Hell
love
yeah.
that shit.
Check out my new phone.
Look him up, man. Steve Jessup.
This guy's hitting good, yo. Yes. Good to be back in the shop. Good to be back in America. You might have heard I did a cruise with the Trailer Park Boys. You've heard of them from Canada. They live in a trailer park called Sunnyvale. They got their own show on the Netflix, yeah. Check it out if you haven't. One of the coolest things I learned about the Trailer Park Boys on this cruise was they got their own damn game on the phone, y'all. I spent fucking hours on this thing. It is fucking cool as shit. I was like, hook me up. And they boop, 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 downloaded it. It's available. Whether you got a iPhone or Android phone, whatever, it's free. And that's all that matters in most things. That it is free. The game is called Trailer Park Boys Greasy Money. I'm hooked. I mean, it's fun. You meet characters like this J-Rock.
I know we're not.
And the Rock Pile. That's fun. I like you.
What?
This is what you choose to spend my time on. Is an advertisement for the game by Steve Jessup.
No, I'm just showing you I was on this motherfucking show.
Okay,
You don't
so
want to
switch
watch
the
this?
part-
We could
Switch
definitely
to the part
change.
where you're at, so I can make fun of you some more.
That's like sick knockout. In case anybody
What a perfect part.
It's like
Boss
sick
Boss,
knockout.
7 years ago. Yo, what pisses me off is look at your dirtbaggy ass. You've got the worst camera angle in the world, and look, you got like a professional tripod behind you.
Talk about shit. Like sometimes you look back at your content and you think, what the fuck was I thinking?
Hey, LB Sickning. Here we go again. Again. Sickko ENT, baby. What the fuck? Really love a chick, but all she do is suck a dick. Your homies even bust a clip. She's evil, she's a succubus. You fall straight for her lustfulness. Gobble with.
So, what were you, 19? You just went to the Rocky Horror Picture Show for your first time. Discovered goth music, Typo Negative, Marilyn Manson. You were like, I did that too. That's the only reason I know. Is that when I came out with the half goth, half hip hop clothes, it didn't work out as great as you might have thought.
Do you know that?
Because the hip hoppers wouldn't hang out with you because you had painted fingernails.
No, listen. Do you know that magazine, Real List magazine? Right? You ever heard of it?
What is it?
Real List magazine. I was on the cover of it, and well, when they were doing the cover, I was like, dude, just go through my shit and choose
Yeah.
whatever you want. And they liked the song I did with Mars called Sarah, the song Sarah, and they were like, all right, well, that's like wicked as fuck, so let's do a Halloween thing, and they made that cover for. It's around here
Look.
somewhere, but my fucking back hurts. I don't feel like getting up.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. This should not be called the It's Just Music podcast.
It's not.
It should be called it's just a little narcissistic podcast, because this is a very, very
And then a motherfucker. And then a mother.
That's not true. That's not true. You can kiss my ass because I show homie. See, I show homies love. I got commercials showing other motherfuckers, not me.
This is your shit too. What are you talking about? You had him on It's Just Music. That's why you were promoting the goddamn show.
My show is not about me.
No, not that one. Yeah, not that one.
My show is not about me.
Right? I mean, more than half of the show is advertisement for your show.
No, it's for advertisement for my show showing off other artists.
Technically, but they continue. But it's only when they say it's just music.
The point of the show is to tell the artist's story. They get interviewed, right?
That show,
right?
This show is
this
show is just to show off your music. And
you talk way too much. You talk way too much. You like speak before the other person even has the chance to reply to you. You make up your own answers before the person even has the time.
It's called scripting. Yeah, I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah.
Preemptively knowing what you're going to answer to me.
I bet you've made a lot of people shut down in conversations.
No, I don't mean to. If I do, I feel very awkward, and then I dip.
So, anyways, the idea where I came up with the idea for this show is I've had a lot of guests on the show be like, "Yo, that'd be cool to be a part of the show." Well, okay. Well, what do you do? Well, I make music, but I don't have any music videos. So, okay. Well, how are you going to get on a podcast where I'm showing off music videos and interviewing you if you don't have it? Like, there's also fans that don't do any type of art, but maybe they draw or color or make video or whatever, and this would be an opportunity for those people to get on and talk, right? So this is called a listening session, right? This is what I do is I cut these up and I put it on TikTok.
And usually make me look like a jerk.
Oh, well, that's not up to me. That's going to be up to AI.
Yeah, but it's also up to you what you post.
I don't even pay attention.
That's a problem.
I just put it in a program and it just goes poof.
Mm-hmm. Well, program doesn't understand that, sometimes the videos are shitting on people for no reason. And then the graphic it uses it's like, oh well, this idiot said such and such.
You sound like an old when you and anybody else, like it's not just you. Anybody like you and anybody else that speaks poorly on AI, you sound like an old person.
I use AI for all kinds of stuff, but what I'm saying is that the tool it's a tool. It's to not be relied solely upon to do the work for you. It should be it's a tool.
No shit.
So like I use AI all the time, but I use it as a tool to make my life a little bit easier, but not try and take over the job, because AI doesn't have that human touch. It doesn't feel, it doesn't understand. It just spits out what by an algorithm that is pre-programmed by another human being.
I have a question for you. Who made up the rule that there's only got to be one music video for every song? Like I can make an AI video, then I can make a green screen video.
No, I mean,
a real life video.
I'm not saying that. I think that's a great idea. I think it's a very intelligent marketing scheme to make many different kinds of music video. How do you know which one's going to, you know what I mean? But at the same time, and as long as each one of them is, your creative, whether or not be AI, I don't necessarily think that using AI isn't being your creative self. You get what I'm saying? Once again, it's a tool. So if it helps you express yourself, then it's not a bad thing, I don't think. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not talking down on AI. I'm just saying that you have to also pay attention to what AI is doing, because AI doesn't pay attention. It doesn't have a human. It's not humanized.
So I've been working on these 2 albums, right, for the last like 3 years. One's called I'm Still Angry, and the other one's probably going to be called, I haven't 100% made up my mind yet, I Got Over It, right? I'm still angry, I got over it, right? And I don't know, I'm using AI for like the covers of them.
No, I mean, I'm not. No, look.
I went through.
I'm not talking down on AI. I'm not talking down at all. All I'm doing is expressing the fact that AI music videos.
You already said that.
Bad trip, right? I don't have any problem with it. Okay, I don't have a problem with people using it. It's just not my.
What I like about it is you watch it 15 times and still you see something new in it, especially when you watch it on like a big ass TV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's an ever changing picture.
Right. It's fucking fresh.
It's a bit stream. It's a bit stream picture.
It's fucking fresh.
You're literally watching the visualization of a bit stream. It's pretty cool. I mean, I think it's awesome. I think AI is awesome. I think artificial intelligence is an awesome thing, and I don't think people should be as afraid of it as they are.
You sound like you're afraid of it.
No, I don't. I'm not afraid of it at all. I think it's a flawed human thing that can be. If a human made it, it could take it down. So this Terminator scenario where AI tries to take over the world, or humans made it flawed, so it's going to be flawed like humans. So
I agree with that.
You get what I'm saying? That's why I say, like, it's not that I just don't like the reliance upon AI and then taking away. You know what I mean?
Saturn, can I be honest with you about something? Can I be honest with you about something on a whole nother level?
It's like this. Here, let me give you 2 examples. Just one example, okay? It's like the calculator, right? The calculator is a good tool, right? But you still should learn how to do math.
That's facts. Right.
Okay.
Up to a certain point. You don't need to know algebra.
No, well, if you're a construction worker, you do use algebra every day.
Right.
If you're an engineer, you use trigonometry and calculus every day. If you're an aeronautics engineer, you use trigonometry, calculus, and thermodynamic, blah, blah, blah. You get what I'm saying? So there is a place for everything. I'm just saying that people are too reliant upon AI and letting it take over and then not really seeing the harm in it.
I agree with you. I was on another podcast earlier today and I was telling the dude that he needs to write a book and not to let AI write the book for him, just to help him.
Yeah. Fill in. You know what I mean? Like, give it the parameters, and then it was like, okay, take this out, add that in. Like, work with it. Like, if you're gonna work with it, it'll work with you. And if it's right. More for if you're using it for the typing part, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I want the story and I want it to be kind of a narrative and I'm not good at writing but I want to tell this story. I think that's an awesome tool. I think that's amazing. I think that's the coolest thing.
Now,
you're enabling people to express themselves that couldn't formerly express themselves.
On a whole nother level. So I just want to change the subject. So you want to know something serious? One of the reasons why I watch a show, you remind me of a dead homie of mine. Real talk, he's in this video.
LB Sickning. Out of respect for his family, I'm not going to say who this is about.
Before we watch this whole thing,
what a terrible video to compare me to. He's like, you're totally rapping about how he's a fiend and everything else.
No, I'm talking about the dude in real life. Like, that's just a fucking music video. First of all, and before we even start this, I just want to tell you that you're a horrible fucking human being.
Why? What'd I do?
Why do I have to explain myself?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Commence.
LB Sickning. Out of respect for his family, I'm not going to say who this is about.
Leaving me out in the cold. Believe what you want just to leave him. I can't believe what you've done. Leaving me out in the cold. Believe what you want just to leave him. I can't believe what you've done.
I know you didn't mean to, it's hard to comprehend. You took your own life and I lost a good friend. Sometimes I blame myself, we used to party hard. How to end up like this, you in a graveyard. A sandbox brother, we used to run the streets like hunting for crawfish down in Wolf Creek. Football, basketball, Sega and Atari. Then we turned to drugs, my brother, I'm sorry. Needle filled with poison, here we go again. Rehab didn't help, cause I guess the demons win. I'll never forget the times that we spent. I believe in my heart that I'll see you again. Angels in heaven, my brother, spread your wings. Listen to the soothing sound when the spirits sing. Why'd you have to leave us? I just don't understand. I guess lessons were learned, it's all in God's plan.
I agree with your message and my private shit. That you're glad that my emo shit's over. Like I've been making, I've been putting like my full albums on YouTube, so I had to go through all my old shit and put it all together like in order.
Oh, and you start to realize exactly.
And I'm like, oh my god, this motherfucking album is depressing, bro. Like I had like going listening to it, you know what I'm saying? I fucking cried a couple times. I'm like, what the fuck? Brought back a whole bunch of memories I didn't want. Like, you know what I mean? Like.
Oh yeah, that's why some tracks are better left in the past.
Well, that track doesn't need to be left in the past though, because there is a story to be told with that song. You know.
No, I just remember when I first met you and you first started coming to my music reviews, that used to send me back to back to back. I mean, just track after track. Like Jesus fucking Christ, like dude, when every time we could have the fiviest fucking stream going. And you were going to show up and shit on the entire vibe.
Let me tell you something. I watched you for like 2-3 weeks to get your, because that's why I do. That's why I've been doing for a long time. Is what in my free time is I watch music reviews, you know, and I got your vibe right away. I knew what kind of like music that you were listening to, you know, because I watched you. You know what I'm saying? And I figured out the songs that you like. So I'm like, okay. I think that this dude is the kind of dude that I need to get him to wear on me. So let me show him my old shit. No, seriously, let me show him my old shit first and get that shit out the way. So he like he understands where I used to be, and then show him the newer shit. And once I showed you the newer shit you got on songs like, you know, Spaceship. I know that's like one of my really
well. It started way before that because Whiskey, Weed, and Women kind of got my attention. It wasn't really my dig, but then I was like, now you're starting to tip over into where I start to see like, oh, you're a juggalo. Oh, okay. So why are you making all this depressing ass fucking music if you're a juggalo? You know what I'm saying? Like, I expected at least some psychopathic crazy, right? So then you sent me call Your Bluff. I said, oh, now you're starting to get better. And then you were pumping that Chris Calico song for the longest fucking time.
Well, there's a reason for that.
And I kept telling you the Chris Calico song was all right. It was all right. When really I had it already in the playlist, was already showing it off to people like, oh, yeah, check this dude out. Do you know what I realized yesterday?
Thank you.
Go listen to the Hyundai commercial. Guess who's in the Hyundai commercial?
Chris Calico.
He is. I was like, I know that fucking voice. So I said, it's Siri. Whose voice is this? And it said, to best it can match up. It was Chris Calico's voice, and this was the song by Chris Calico that they used.
He's a fucking dime, bro.
I just got to figure out how to get on that fucking list. Get my music on that list.
I love Chris, bro. He's such a fucking dope ass artist, bro. There's so many songs that wouldn't be what they are without him.
Okay. Haters call out my name, but that's okay. There's a smile on my face. The look in their eyes, so full of rage. No fucks given, I'm just here to blaze. Smoking unheated line, maybe some gushes. Little berry, cherry, kush mitts, listen to Usher. The light within my body shines like a star. Head is breaking down, I head towards the bar. Power moves, but I still stay humble. Chicken grounds cause the just to rumble. I stay lifted as they start to tumble. I stay grounded as they start to crumble. I keep going, I ain't never gonna stop. I don't compete with no one, we can all be on top, eh. Just let your body move when the beat drops, eh. Just keep on smiling, stay high and laughing. The heart of
Yeah, I do love that song. I thought he had. I literally thought that fucking it was Wyclef at the beginning, and I was like going to look for a Wyclef because he sounds just like him in that. You know what I mean?
It's kind of. I know that.
Go listen. I was in love with Wyclef Jean, dude, and so I'm telling you that beginning part where he goes Cali baby, he sounds just like Wyclef. The same pitch and everything he would do, Wyclef would do it. That kind of beginning, and so it tricked me into thinking that that's who was good. And then once you get in, he's even the hook kind of got that kind of Wyclef feel to it. You know what I'm saying? And then, but you know, not too heavy. You know, it's still a rap song, but if you can feel it in there, I'm telling you, go listen to Wyclef. Not new school Wyclef. Like I'm talking about old school Wyclef.
I have a question for you. Have you ever had a chick try to say that you raped her, and of course you didn't? You've never had that happen to you?
No.
I had that happen to me once.
I am so paranoid my whole life about being in any kind of situation of such that I just don't. Like I said, I'm autistic. I've had a different experience in life altogether. I've just learned recently. I've been doing a thing called masking my whole life. So basically, I just kind of fit in where I fit in. You know what I mean? I had to go where I had to go. I was thrown to the streets when I was 14 years old. So I had to kind of blend in where I had to blend in to survive. So I just kind of would take on wherever I was at. And by the time I was like 30-something years old, I was a drug addict and didn't know who the fuck I was, or I had gotten lost in constantly trying to fit in places. You know what I'm saying?
I get you. So anyway, I had this chick try to say that I did that, right? And I made a track about it. You ever hear that track? She said that.
Yes.
Yes. What do you think of it?
What? The track?
Yeah.
Not really my dig. Not really my style of track. I mean, it's well put together. It tells the story. You're good. That's one thing I can give you a compliment. You are good at telling storytelling in your raps. You're telling a story and figuring out how to tell that story in a rap. And when we get off a stream, I have this other project where I feel like you would have a good time working on with me. And we can make money doing. I think you'll like it. I think you'll like it a lot.
A lot.
A lot. I like it a lot. It'll be a troublemaking venture, but we won't do it. But we won't do it as us, so it won't matter. It'll be fun.
Makes me wonder.
Things that make you go, But, yo, so
LB Sickning.
Your sight lines will be split up.
When you call the cops, I hope you shot. Bullets hurt a lot. Snitch rock. When you call the cops, I hope you don't mind getting shot. Bullets hurt a lot. Snitch rock. When you call the cops, I hope you don't mind getting shot. Bullets hurt a lot. Snitch right. I type in advanced search interface, and what do I see? Another waste of space. He comes in undented temperature, another false witness, so beg for forgiveness. Protective custody, revenge will be mine. So live uncomfortably a Frankenstein. I'm a scientist, no rest of my work's done. I take you apart in two pieces. My heart rate, it rises, increases. You called the police and know you are deceased because people like you have diseases. Your casket I fill with my feces.
The way you called me, I thought the house was on fire. It's better than that. This will set the town on fire. This afternoon you accused me of reading too many cheap detective magazines. They did me a lot of good. I've got a record here to prove it. It features our eminent District Attorney Wayne and Tough Mug Big Bill Anderson.
When you called the cops.
Look, now I look like my logo.
You set my OCD off so bad.
Do I?
Yeah, because you're never like square in the picture.
No.
It's just either here or over there or.
Would it help you if I did it like on the other side?
No, it wouldn't help if you were square in the middle of your frame.
Here, what help if I turn my light on and I stay like right here? It hurts my back. I can't do it.
Yo, if you get too close to the camera, it starts to fuck.
Why do you
up.
want to look? My question is why do you want to look at my face so bad?
No, it's not about that. It's just about squaring in the frame. It wouldn't matter if it was your face. If it was anything, I would get mad that it wasn't square in the frame.
But the idea is to see
like the fact that your background is not actually square in the background, covering the whole background, has just got me fucking. Like I could have spent the first 20 minutes bitching at you about the fact that your stream wasn't set up right. Just definitely didn't set it up right. Definitely didn't.
What?
You need to learn how to turn the video down so the video's matching, dude.
Are you gonna cry? Are you gonna cry the whole damn stream? Shut up!
This is for you. Tom with a piece of stick. Glenn with a piece of stick. The year's 99, gotta walk mine. The slut mobile, yeah, that's my ride. I wake up and turn on my MTV. Beavis and Butthead, no watch Tom Green. This is the year of the ADD. They put me on pills cause they can't control me. Teachers and doctors, they made me an addict. I got a piece of stick and they called it a Xanax. I Adderall and a Ritalin.
They put you on the pill because you got a vagina.
Undermine magnificent intelligence. Like Tom Green, they try to say I'm irrelevant. Assault on my character.
Saturn's favorite cartoon was Bobby's World.
Wait, why is that a bad thing? I'm not understanding. That insult went over my head.
At the grocery store. One word is the best. Steak at the Waffle House. Milk that's on your chest. Feel all you high with your little laughs. Hopeless to plug a Canadian stash. How's your mother and dad? They stole your ideas and it makes me mad. Shout out to the jackass crew. But they wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Tom Green, he did it first. Reverse to the truth and your guy's the worst. When I was young, I would have a bad day. Turn on the Tom Green show and everything was okay. Every time I'm just myself.
Wait.
Tom Green?
Yeah, I did like Tom Green, but like, are you telling me that you made an emo track about the fact that Tom Green was canceled? That's amazing. I got to give you've just gotten if there was an award for most emotional rapper that I've ever met that never made an emo track.
Oh, it is fucking horrible that fucking all they show on TV is some stupid ass fucking dude showing stupid ass fucking shit on the stupid ass internet. That's on. Like, if I want to watch the fucking internet, I'll go on the internet.
Oh, ridiculousness, you mean?
Dude, that's all they fucking show. I miss when it was Jackass and Viva La Bam and Tom Green and fucking your fucking mom on some stupid ass show in the middle of some stupid ass island and she's banging on the dudes in the fucking hotel with her and shit. I miss that shit. But no, they play some stupid ass. I miss Tom Green. I fucking miss Tom Green. I'll say it again just because I know you're trying to talk and talk over me. I miss Tom Green.
You remember Real World? You remember when MTV was good?
That was the shit.
You always laugh at me. I'm just a freak in the back of the class. A bum song, let me show my ass. The class clown, no triple crown. Cause I'm the king of proper none. I got a bag of milk in my pants. I got a bag of milk in my pants. So, Daddy, would you like some sausage? Tie you up and I keep you hostage. You in bondage, I acknowledge. I'm annoying, at least I'm honest. I don't give a fuck what you think. I got your girl, her pussy big. Give me back my Tom Green. Give me back my MTV.
It was Tom Green and Zach Galifianakis. Remember Zach Galifianakis? And they canceled Tom Green first because he was too edgy. And then Galifianakis was right behind him after that. After the stunt he pulled on the fucking red carpet, and then the other stunt, which basically him and Tom Green and fucking that whole crew worked out. You know what I'm saying?
I hope, if Tom ever sees this, I hope he's okay with my criticism. But I know what happened to Tom. If you watch the Tom Green show, bro, 1/3 of it is good. Because he got so famous so fast, and they wanted so much of him all at once that they wanted to make him the dude that's on there now. They wanted it all Tom Green all day long, and so he would make content that was annoying instead of funny.
Yeah, like Andy Kaufman.
Right, and that's what made him fall off. Like, a lot of his shit is really, really funny. Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages? But then you got the shit where he's like fucking humping a fucking telephone pole. You know what I'm saying? Just,
No, it's good.
Dude,
you know what it is? They didn't understand his hyperactivity. That's what it is.
Yeah,
he was
to me,
hyperactive comedy for hyperactive people.
Right, exactly. To me, his best bit was when he would fucking stand next to a chick and fucking pull the zipper up and down. And the thing is I was young and I was ADD, and I saw that bit young as fuck, and I would fucking do that at school to bitches. To, you know what I'm saying? To girls. I'm sorry, I don't mean to call, be so fucking vulgar.
Dude,
but,
you know what that's called? That would be considered today?
Yeah, sexual assault. I know. But that was like the 90s, and that's what was on TV. We were just kids.
But see, the thing is, the big difference today from to back then is that our parents wouldn't sit down and watch this shit with us. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I got detentions and suspended and in-school suspensions for doing that shit. I got no kind of trouble.
Today, when my son watches something funny, I usually watch it with him, like Step Brothers, Jackass,
and we can explain it to them.
Beavis and Butthead, and explain to them that that these are fictional characters, and that in real life, if you did these things, you would go to prison. You would alienate your friends. Like even some of the stuff that's in some of these kids movies, you got to kind of re-explain it. Like, no, that's that's fantasy. That's not how it really works. You know what I mean? Everything's not fixed in one episode. Do you know what I mean?
I have music about not having a dad and shit, but I had a stepdad and shit, and
do.
my mom and dad, you know what I mean? When I say my dad, I mean my stepdad. So my mom and dad fucking worked all the time, and they tried their best. They tried to explain things to me, but it's fucking hard to be home and explain shit to kids. Like, my son's 13 years old, thinking he's a thug living in this small ass town full. Like, there's 6,000 people that live in this town, dude. Like, you're not living a hard life.
In his town, he is the thug. He is the thug nation in his town.
It's like,
and see, it's not hard to be the thug in the town of 6,000 people.
after this one, I'll show you a video where he plays in it. He killed somebody in the video. My mom was like, "You're gonna teach him how to murder." I'm like, Mom, he's not gonna fucking kill him.
Well, no, actually, technically, if he's watched any kind of movie or television in the United States, he already knows pretty much how to murder somebody and possibly how to get away with it. But go ahead.
Right.
Because in America, it's more acceptable to see somebody's head blown off on television by your 13-year-old than it is for him to see some titties and ass.
Facts. And There's a big difference in American television and Canadian television.
Well,
And D can stand for that because she's a Canadian. There's a
D's
huge
here?
difference. I'm sure she usually is. I don't know if she's still here or not.
Well, she is. So tell her I said, hey, girl.
Uh,
Hey, girl.
she was earlier. I don't know if she's still here. I'm pretty sure Josie's still here. Do you remember that shit?
Yes.
Both of them guys have seen this video and they both said it was dope. Glenn shared it on his Twitter.
Yeah.
Love that shit.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you like this. The boys from, as much as I love them, from Bam, Viva La Bam, and Jackass and all that, as much as they like to think that they were the first ones, they really weren't.
No.
They were a bit that was taken from a 70s crew that used to run around with circuses and sideshows that used to do this shit. The same shit, smash themselves, the backyard wrestling, throw each other through tables, purposely throw themselves off whip themselves off of motorcycles, off the thing, like purposely crash motorcycles and crash into each other, that play chicken and then nobody turns. They purposely smash head first into each other. You know what I mean? Like, I forget what they were called, but my dad actually put me up on them. He was like, that's not new, right? We used to go watch some shit like this. It's called like something like it wasn't like the Demolition Derby, but something along like that. You know what I mean? Like right. Demolition Crew or something like that. And they toured all over doing that shit, smashing each other, hitting each other, fucking motorcycles, throwing each other through tables, setting each other on fire. Shooting each other with fucking pellet guns and shooting stuff over the, shooting arrows over their head and shit and knife throwing and, you know what I mean? All these crazy ass things. So there's nothing new under the sun, just old things reworked.
Hey, dude, I want to give you props, bro, because you're a father to your children.
I work very hard. That, what's crazy is I had to come to the realization that as long as I can remember, I felt like the people that raised me like shit. You know what I mean? And that I could do a way better job. So probably from the youngest age as I can remember, that's probably the first thing I ever wanted to be.
In your opinion, are you doing a better job
than my parents? Most definitely. I work hard. Well, you know why? Because I learned this a long time ago. Being a good parent isn't doing everything right all the time.
Right.
Okay. Being a good parent is sticking around no matter, doing your very best and making moves with their future and love in mind. You know what I mean?
I don't know if you've ever seen He's a Coward. My son plays in this video. Check this out. Ready? I see you're getting tired. I can't go more than 3 hours in.
Yeah. I'm also baked. So by the time we're see these things that I'm puffing here that you see me puffing. So this is 85% pure THC. All white. This one's 91%. So by the time we get about 2 hours in and be puffing out this fucking thing, I'm like.
We can't go for more than 3 hours. We're at 2:20, so we got 1 or 2 more songs.
Oh, you're using Opus Clip, right?
For what?
To do your AI clipping. I told you I use a lot of AI tools.
He just said she's still here, by the way.
Yeah. Ninth Wonder Music.
That's not the right fucking video.
I can tell by the patterning of the way it uses to set the titles.
Yeah, that wasn't the right video. I apologize. This one is. When Saturn was like 12 years old, he liked to watch Full House, and he wanted to be Tool 10. Time 10. Tool time 10.
Shout out to Blaze Hunter Ninth Wonder.
You have to unmute yourself if you want us to hear you.
I said, actually, the true story is that actually.
1993, I was born to a queen. Never had a dad, he was so quick to leave. Always putting booty for his family. 27 years later, soul searching, trying to find the real me. Went down the road for the time being, came out a new me. Started chasing my dreams. Next thing you know, you started singing me on TV. Hollywood in the hood, shout out to Player T. LB Sickko, ENT, that's the team. I've been at it ever since I was a teen. Dropped out of school at the age of 17. Middle finger to those who doubted me. All the hatred never bothered me. If anything, it motivated me to do better. Started chasing paper, gotta stack the cheddar. Hitting licks ain't the way I wanna live my music. I be doing it for my kids. Yeah, I do it for my kids.
Father.
We don't need him.
Made a promise to myself,
I'll never be him.
I am here for my child.
They're in need.
I walk a mile.
Chris will bleed.
He's a coward.
Anger breeds.
And I'm sour. We grew up without a father.
We don't need him.
Made a promise to myself,
I'll never be him.
I am here for my child.
They're in need.
I walk a mile.
Chris will bleed.
He's a coward.
Anger breeds.
And I'm sour. 1986, I was born to a queen. Never had a dad, he was always quick to leave. Chasing high instead of spending time with me. Track marks down his arm and we sleeping in the tent. He spent the money on his dope so we couldn't pay the rent. Cash spent ever since my mother got us out the gutter. If I ever see that man, I'm gonna kill the motherfucker. Where your balls at, little boy? I grew to be a man. Why you never grew up? I guess I call you Peter Pan. I look my child in the eyes, I can never leave the side. Real fathers testify, dead beats go reside. We never played, cause you didn't see my first day. You never even met my child, how you look yourself in the face. I hope you die alone on your deathbed. Doesn't equal the amount of my tears shed. Little boy, yeah, I've grown, didn't have learned from your mistakes. You did the best you could for me, your junkie ass just stayed away. We grew up without a father.
We don't need him.
Made a promise to myself,
I'll never be him.
I am here for my child.
They're in need.
I walk a mile.
Chris will bleed.
He's a coward.
Anger breeds.
And I'm sour. We grew up without a father.
We don't need him.
Made a promise to myself,
I'll never be him.
I am here for my child.
They're in need.
I walk a mile.
Chris will bleed.
He's a coward.
Anger breeds.
And I'm sour. We grew up without a father.
We don't need him.
Made a promise to myself,
I'll never be him.
I am here for my child.
They're in need.
I walk a mile.
Chris will bleed.
He's a coward.
Anger breeds.
And I'm sour. We grew up without a father.
We don't need him.
Made a promise to myself,
I'll never be him.
I am here for my child.
They're in need.
I walk a mile.
Chris will bleed.
He's a coward.
Anger breeds.
And I'm sour. We grew up without a father.
We don't need him.
Made a promise to myself,
I'll never be him.
I am here for my child.
They're in need.
I walk a mile.
Chris will bleed.
He's a coward.
Anger breeds.
And I'm sour. I love the fact my son's in that shit. That shit is fresh to me.
No, I was saying overall, I said that's what I figured out. That's what's missing from the tracks that's making them sound a little plain from most of your tracks is that you're using one singular vocal. And so it's, I'm telling you, that's what you need. That's if you added this natural double to it.
That's not true. That's
well,
not true.
whatever way you're mixing it is making it sound like a single vocal.
That's not true at all.
It sounds super dry. That's
We
the problem.
used 4 lines usually, sometimes 5 or 6.
Yeah, well, I don't know how you're layering them up.
Lay it down again, do add dubs, do add dubs.
Yeah, but are you dropping them so far back that you're not getting the time? I'm wearing high definition headphones. Like I'm telling you, like this is what
Those
I do.
Those look like they're fucking made at Walt Disney World. Mickey Mouse fucking put them together, and Donald Duck fucking invented them. And
I would never, ever, ever never use such crap. Ever.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Dude, I could pull out like 17 pairs. You know, I'm fucking OCD with it, dude. I have like 17 pairs of studio headphones because, these ones don't sound right for this. And so I got to use those ones. And then those ones don't sound right for that. So I got to use that one. These ones don't sound right for podcasting. So I use These ones.
You want me to make you like really depressed, really, really easily?
I have 4 different microphones, five different microphones for different things. And they're all like different setups.
Hey,
dude, I want to make that my fucking avatar, dude.
Hey.
Dude, that was the creepiest face I think I've ever seen you make, dude. Dude, was that the face you made right before you got your soups back when they didn't pay your soups back? And that was the face you made. And then that's the guy, I'm sorry, I'll pay your soup back. You're like,
me in my dick. No.
I'll put the other video back on. Picture the scenario.
I know a lot of brothers who just trying to get out of the ghetto.
Flash through the years. Now that's what I call sickening.
G Money, LB, by Sickko NT. G Money, LB, by Sickko NT.
You see me in the spot, I'm getting toe up. The rumor starts to spin, I'm about to throw up. Boy, you talking shit, I'm about to show up. I bet you getting stoned like show enough. Look at you now, look at my smile. You said that you hot, but you live in denial. So that's cutting.
I actually like that track.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of my more favorite tracks.
It's pretty fun.
See, I don't have like a favorite. If you're like, "What's your favorite track I ever did?" I'm like, I can't.
There's like 500 of them motherfuckers. How you gonna make me pick one?
Yeah. There's also like 20 of them. It depends on my mood because today this could be my favorite track. Tomorrow that could be my favorite track. The next day, all of them could be my favorite track. Today after.
Sickko NT.
I gotta go.
I love how she's fucking chained to the wall. You gotta go? You leaving?
Yeah, I gotta go. Sorry guys, I love you, but I have children, and the later it gets, the quieter it gets in my house. It's now 11 o'clock, so it's dead silent in my
No,
house.
it's all good. I can't go over 3 hours anyways. And I'm gonna play a track before you go because I know how much you love chopped and screwed music.
This is one of those tracks where you gotta listen to the whole thing to understand what I'm saying. Took me a long time to write this one.
I don't wanna.
Let me give my shout outs, dude.
I don't wanna.
Go to King Saturn, the Audio God on Instagram and follow me. Go to the Audio Gods and subscribe on YouTube. Go to at Collab Entertainment 123 and go subscribe because I'm doing mad work for them. I've done mad interviews. Go to King Saturn and go to Steve Strange Official and make sure, of course, to go to Sickko ENT. Which account is this on? Is this on Sickko or LB?
It's on Sickko ENT.
Yeah, so make sure to subscribe to Sickko ENT. And thanks for watching me tonight. Thanks for listening to my craziness. And
I want to say shout out to Steve Strange's wife, Nick,
and her feet.
Yeah, and her feet. I would love to have you on the show.
And their tiny lips and their tiny nips.
I would love to have you on the show for a listening session. We won't play the same songs, or at least I'll try not to. And it'd be fun. Same with Steve Strange. Steve Strange is dope and shit. I want to give a shout out to Warlord of Art. That's the only person that I saw in here on the chat room, at least. That
yo, you should have all 3 of us on, dude. Same time.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Shout out to a Ninja with a Pencil. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. Well, I don't know how much fun that would be because then the 3 could probably gang up on me because you guys have been friends forever and I'm like the newbie and shit. I don't want to do that shit. Fucking.
It probably is how it would go too. Me and Steve capping back to back, like, oh, worst idea ever.
Shout out to Miss Mandy Reacts, man. She was the first person to chat in here. My fucking back hurts, and I want to just let you know that, Steve Strange, when he was 13 years old, he was still watching Bobby's World.
This is one of those tracks where you gotta listen to the whole thing to understand what I'm saying. Took me a long time to write this one. A few days. Pops is to you.
He was a man of a different color than me. So I was confused. What about Steve, Mom? And who the hell's this dude? I grew up without my father, so it made me rebellious. My mom had some boyfriends and I always felt selfish. She just trying to be happy with two badass kids. Really, I felt some regret for the things that I did. Wasn't around, I was always mean to these dudes. Everything I could to make them feel my abuse. Mom, why she's crying? She said because of her friends knew that she was lying. She said that lies a sin. Turns out he broke her heart, and he blames it on me. One day, your son, he'll see the penitentiary. I'll tell you they were right, but it wasn't Mom's fault. I had open wounds, my real father poured salt. I only met her once, a coward at best. He never was a man when they lay him to rest.
Pops, he came into my life, I was younger than 11. I remember that day like it was yesterday. I was playing Sonic on my Sega. I took a break and rode my bike to the woods. That's when Juan pulled up, long hair and a wife beater. That man became my teacher. Became the father I never had, and I'll say that now. Pops, you are the man and you make me proud. I'm gonna talk about the past, cause I need to let it out. I hope you listen close and don't turn this down.
You whipped my mama's ass and that made me wanna kill you. Put a bullet through your head and watch it go through your pillow. You whipped my mama's ass and that made me wanna kill you. Bullet through your head and watch it go through your pillow. What made me not do it is my mother would beg me. She had me in these programs and the truth is they helped me. The truth is, no really, it helped you. Cause without that, no telling what I do. I forgive you for it, but it's because she does. I'll never forget that day that you put on those gloves. You let me punch you in your face more than a couple of times. Apologize if you don't like my rhyme. Shit pissed me off and I will never forget it. And if you do it again, Wesco regret it. I give you mad props, you get recognition. You stepped in for a bitch man that was missing. I never knew my real father. You're the father I had. Wait, one big mistake, but I still love you. You're my dad.
She was working at Mayhew's, a waitress at a restaurant. I don't know many grown dudes that can work as hard as her, no front. The mother dudes that came around, took advantage. Took advantage, then vanished. Right up off this planet. Where did they go? 28 years later, Mom and Juan are still together. Married and chasing paper. Pops, you earned my respect. I hope I earned yours. I look up to, love, respect, and adore.
You're my dad. You're the dad I ever had. Fucked up past, let's get the bag. You're my dad. You're the dad I ever had. Fucked up past, let's get a bag. Don't be mad. I love you. I forgive you. I hope you forgive me. You're my dad. I'm the dad I ever had. Fucked up past, let's get a bag.
What up, y'all? This is Mike P from Zug Island, and you're watching It's Just Music with Sickko Entertainment. Check it out.
Peace, motherfuckers. Woo woo.